Hi BookTube, I'm here just to give my quick thoughts on the first day of the Canada Reads competition. I just finished watching it, as well as the Q&A that they have with the audience afterwards as well. I was tweeting during the whole time, so hopefully you might check those thoughts out. I was a little harsh, but I am really judgmental. This is a competition, and you should be. Okay, so I really appreciate that a few of them are actually quite concerned with the quality of the writing, as opposed to just the issues that they're addressing. I think particularly Martha Wainwright and Craig Kielburger were very vocal about that. It's interesting, the book that was voted off is Intolerable. And I think that was for a myriad of reasons. A lot of the contestants felt that it was quite cold, and that it was kind of viewed as a very rushed book that only kind of glanced at the important issues, that it should have actually gone more in depth, as opposed to just kind of mentioning things instead of talking about them. But then, a lot of people were talking about what it means to feel cold in the book, and then Lainey Lui, who is a gossip columnist, or not even a columnist, she talks on TV about gossip. She tried to say that And the Birds Rain Down is cold because she can't relate to old characters, and I thought that's ridiculous because she's defending a YA novel where the character is at least 10 or 15 years younger than she is herself, maybe even more. I don't know how old she is. But why are you not able to relate to older characters, but you're able to relate to younger ones? It's just her point really didn't have any strength behind it there. I really did feel like they picked on Intolerable quite a bit, and that they didn't talk a lot about When Everything Feels Like the Movies, which is this YA novel. And I hope this book, When Everything Feels Like the Movie, doesn't slide through to the end, because honestly, it's a book that I feel reinforces barriers as opposed to breaks them down, which is the topic of this year's Canada Reads. I really like there's some subtle jibes there by Martha Wainwright, who was saying that, really Lainey Lui doesn't understand the subtlety and the beauty and The Birds Rain Down, and how her book wasn't shocking for the sake of being shocking, which I think is the main purpose of When Everything Feels Like the Movies. I'm just going to call it Movies from now, because it's a ridiculously long title. The contestants overall seemed very engaged, intellectual, and interested in supporting each other. They even, when they were asking a certain question, they said, oh, this book. They weren't necessarily defending their book, until it came to Lainey Lui, who I felt, she's kind of like that loud, obnoxious person who doesn't let you have your own opinion and just keeps talking louder and louder and louder and sort of, improving an argument. She just raises her voice kind of thing. And I get that that's, appreciated in her line of business, but it's not warranted here in this kind of debate style where everyone is kind of quiet and calm and kind of supporting each other. And I don't feel like she really had anything positive to say about any of the other books. So I felt that really disappointing there. This is more of a competition where you're supportive of each other, instead of in competition with each other, which they kind of are, but it's still like, you support each other because you think everyone should read all of these books. So Intolerable was voted off. I agreed actually with Martha Wainwright when she said she was shocked at the intolerance displayed by Kamal Al-Salali in the book called Intolerable, against his family and his home countries when he was striving to be tolerated by them. And I think that's ultimately why it became voted off, the first book voted off. So I hope tomorrow the debates concentrate a little more on the movies book, so that I actually want to hear what other people think about it, and if they kind of think the same way I do about it. So if you want to check out CBC, Canada Reads, just Google it. It's fine. I think everyone knows how to work Google. So remember to keep on reading and being supportive of each other, and watching, and listening, and all that other stuff. Okay, bye.